to Gil de Ferran, who so sadly passed away at the end of last season. Ben Edwards and Bruce Jones with you, and both of us knew him well, Bruce. I competed against him in my very early competitive days when he came to the UK, was racing Formula Ford, Formula Vauxhall Lotus, and then I commentated on his great success in America. We're seeing some of those pictures. You knew him well too.
Funny, personable, and incredibly rapid. He is enormously missed. There will only ever be one Gil de Ferran.
Yeah, wonderful to see those images. And also, we can find out more about him because Harry Benjamin caught up with one of his friends, colleagues, rivals, Dario Franchitti, just a little bit earlier.
Well, I found a person who knows a thing or two about IndyCar and Indy 500. Dario Franchitti joining me in the assembly area. The Indy 500 winning car from 2003 that Gil piloted to victory. You're about to go up in it as well. How special is that to honour Gil?
Well, as long as it doesn't rain, we're going to go up because this car is as it finished the Indianapolis 500 in 2003. Team Penske keep their cars in such great condition. So if it rains, what does it say? If it participates, we will not be participating, I guess, is the thing. But to be here to honour Gil is really, really special. He was my teammate, competitor for a long time, and a friend. And it's a really special thing. DC drove the car. My brother Marino drove the car. And we'd much rather he was here. We had so much fun at this event. But to pay tribute to him here with this car is very, very special. He was the most incredible driver, but also person and just technical brain as well. I mean, the difference he was making at McLaren was and Andrea Stella was talking about it earlier. Tells you a little bit about the guy.
Yeah, his loss is monumental and felt across motorsport. Just the amount of tributes that have been laid out to him is incredible. But this, I suppose, a brilliant tribute that Goodwood can put on with this car. Have you actually driven it before?
No, I raced against it a couple of times. I wasn't actually in that race. I broke my back on a motorbike, and it's a G-Force. I raced at the Lara. This is a much different car. The cockpit is really tight. It's quite claustrophobic, actually, and I think Gil found it that way as well when he only used it, I think, for that one race. And when he won the 500, he had a broken back too, because he'd crashed at Phoenix earlier in the year. And if you watch sort of repeats of that race, you'll see him get out, and you can just see the pain in his face. So to win the 500's special. To win it with a broken back, I think, tells you a little bit about the guy's fortitude, I would say.
Well, absolutely. And then we know Gil has been here at Goodwood many times before. So the fact Goodwood are putting on this celebration, that must mean a lot.
Yeah, you can only do this kind of stuff at Goodwood, can't you? And it is so special. He spent so much time in his formative years in the UK. Obviously went to race in America like myself. But, family half British with Angela and, Anna and Luke. So it's special. It's special that the Duke would do this and have this tribute. And as I say, you can only do this type of thing at Goodwood, and it's what a great man to honour.
Brilliant. Well, let's hope the weather holds off. Dario, thank you so much for joining me.